Joining us now exclusively from Washington is Democratic National Committee Chairman and former Virginia Governor Tim Kaine. Governor, good morning.
Harry, good to be with you.
So we know that Democrats and Republicans basically all want these Bush tax cuts, which are, due to expire at the end of the year. They want them to go forward. Democrats are arguing, say, we'd rather have $250,000 or millionaires be taxed on that. The president says that's not going to happen. Are House Democrats playing chicken with this, and are they willing to drive off the cliff to make a point?
Harry, I don't think they're willing to drive off the cliff because nobody wants to get to January 1 and see people hurt. Middle class and low-income working people are going to see their taxes go up from 10% to 15%, a 50% increase on January 1, and we've got to have an extension of unemployment benefits. And so you see the House doing what a legislative body always will, is that they're going to tinker around with it and try to find their own adjustments. But the framework is a set one. We've got to make these tax cut policies stick for the 2-year extension come January 1 so Americans don't get hurt and we can spur more economic growth.
Is this end up being really just posturing or theater then? Because a lot of these Democrats come from heavily Democratic districts where they were easily reelected in the election in November. They've got to be able to show their supporters, look, we've got a spine. We didn't cave on this deal.
Well, that may be part of what's going on. And again, there may be some adjustments, as the president indicated, off the framework. But no matter what kind of district you live in, you've got people who are going to get hurt if these tax cuts expire. The president didn't like having to agree to a situation that would accept the notion that those at the top end don't have expiring tax cuts. But we're not going to let Americans get hurt, and we need to continue to spur the economy.
What is the chance? I mean, this gets extended as a 2-year extension. Assume the economy is much better 2 years from now. Assume you still have a Republican-dominated Congress. Is there any chance that these taxes are ever going to go back into effect?
Well, I think so. Look, by extending it 2 years, and I think this is going to happen, you're putting the debate about tax cuts for the wealthiest right in the heart of the presidential election, which is, as you know, it's kind of a national plebiscite on important policies. I think the president feels very calm and confident that he can make the case during that campaign that we shouldn't be extending these tax cuts for the wealthiest. We'll put that right in the laps of the American public, and they can make that decision in 2012.
Serious question with 30 seconds left. Any real chance that these tax cuts are left to expire at the end of the year?
I think there's virtually no chance. This is about governing, Harry, and Congress has got to govern now because the American people are counting on them to do the right thing. I think they will continue for 2 years.
Governor Tim Kaine, we always appreciate your time. Thank you very much, sir.
You bet, Harry. Thanks.
All right, take care.